Greetings, Moonlight citizens. This is your Moonlight King here with the, what's this, 34th, 35th? I'm going with 34th episode of Moonlight Kingdom Podcast. And then this one, it's an old one that I forgot to upload. So enjoy as me and my friend talk about a variety of things from Pope's Exorcist to, I don't know, something as simple as, whatever. Just dig into it. Ready on 3, 2, 1, boom.
Like, that caught me off guard with how much I laughed during it. It was this horror movie with, like, Russell Crowe, The Pope's Exorcist. And, have you seen it?
Where he's, like, the old guy and he goes, like, that church that his family bought.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Dude, so you know what I'm talking about. There's a scene with the little kid, the little boy. He's been mute, like, the whole movie. And now, like, the demon's possessing him. And he's, like, finally started talking. Like, he hasn't talked in a long-ass time. And when, like, the first words out of his mouth is, like, the first thing he does once he can talk again is he tries grabbing himself some titty from his mama. Like, and he's like, "You never breastfed me, mommy." And he just goes in a demonic voice, like, "Baby's hungry, you fat cow." Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, you haven't spoken in literal years. And the first thing out of your mouth is, like, "Just give me those titties, baby." Like, just...
Going through puberty, I need them tits.
Like, yo, like,
Chill. Like, what down bad demon is this?
like, for real, man. Like, cause, okay,
That movie was all sorts of fun,
dude.
Like, when they went to, like, that whole pond underground, and there was, like, that thing came out from, that demon came out. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, somebody
dude.
explain this shit to me, because it's not making any sense.
And this is supposedly based on a true story. I mean, like, come on, man, really, man. Like, you're telling me that somewhere in like the fucking 90s or wherever this was set in, there was this little kid who was grabbing his mom's boobs and demanding breast milk. Like, really, man? You expect me to believe this?
He's possessed by acid.
I don't think he was possessed at all. Like, he's just a little dick. Like, oh,
He's just
shit.
a bit of a perv.
Yeah, but like, you have to wonder, like, yo, how much of that is actually the possession, you know, like, and how much of it isn't just him being like, you know, you never did breastfeed me, you know, like, it's been bothering me for years, like, just...
I need to see them titties.
That was too fucking ridiculous, man. I can't... That movie was too funny, man. Like, there's no way you came out of that feeling scared. It was too goofy. Like, plus, like...
It really was.
Dude, like Russell Crowe riding on his, like, little scooter with his big ass. Like, just like what? Dude, just get a car or something. Why are you...
Why are you riding on a scooter?
Oh, dude. Man, like... And he's just sitting there chit-chatting with the fucking demon. And the thing is, like, I am your, like, worst nightmare. And he's like, my nightmare is France winning the World Cup. Like, just like, what the hell are you talking about, man? Like, exercise the fucking thing. Why are you chit-chatting with him? Like, what the... Oh, dude. This is really...
That was so shit at the end of the movie. They did some Green Lantern shit right at the end where they thought they were gonna have sequels to, like, yes.
Oh, yeah! The other, like, the damned places. Like, what the... They try to set up, like, a Pope's Exorcist universe. And they're like, let's get to work. And then he's like, let's go to hell. And then the movie ends. Like, what? You really thought you were getting a sequel?
Yo, if that movie gets a sequel, I'm watching it. I don't care how shit it is. I'm watching it. You know what cracks me up? It's the demon voice, dude. The demon voice was so bad. It was rolling.
Dude, it's not just that. It's that it's supposedly coming out of this, like, little kid, which is, like, so drunk, because the voice is trying to be threatening as fuck. But it's coming out of this little kid, and you're like, really? You're my worst nightmare, huh? Like, well, what you gonna do, man? You know, you gonna scratch me? Is that it? Huh? Like,
Oh,
sit
your
down.
nails, huh? You gonna scratch you? Is that it?
Like, kids, sit down before I knock you the fuck out. Like, just chill, okay? Dude, that's the kind of the problem with a possession movie when a kid gets possessed, because it's like you expect me to believe that two adults are having trouble holding down this little kid. Like, come on, like y'all been eating ropes and shit to like, and it's still struggling.
Or like when the demon's been playing the game all along and it just breaks the ropes and like, come the fuck on, man. I know you were struggling. I know. Okay, you couldn't have been dating us then.
Yeah. There's that ending though, where like Russell Crowe and the other guy, like they tag team the fucking demon and they dual wield their fucking crosses as they say the incantation and the thing goes down. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? Like some Lethal Weapon shit? Y'all both shoot the bad guy at the same time? Like, oh Jesus, man! Like, what the? Like, also that stuff with that other priest where he like confessed to him. He's like, Father, what's his name? I'm like, hey man, before I became a priest, I hooked up with this chick. She got pregnant, and like when she came to find me, like I was already a priest, and I told her like, I wanted nothing to do with it. I felt like I needed to confess that to you. I'm like, what does this have to do with anything? Why are you confessing that you're a deadbeat, man? Like what? Like you're supposed to be the good guy. Why you're schmuck, man? Like what the? Oh jeez. That movie's too funny, man. Like I can't with that movie. It's too goofy.
It's not even scary. And we did one like, what the fuck is it? It reminds me of a really wacky of regular show.
Real. What happened?
That whole sequence of like what the fuck is going on here?
Well, to be fair, there's plenty of episodes of regular show that fall into that format of like what the fuckery. I mean, it's regular show.
The regular show is like it's like
a regular show, man. Like Mordecai was kind of a shitty friend. Like, I'll admit, in the early episodes, Rigby was kind of, not a great friend. Like, Rigby was lazy, and he wasn't that bright. But he got better as, like, the seasons went on. Like, Mordecai just stayed kind of shitty.
Yeah, he did.
Like,
he's been, like, consistently just shit the entire time.
Yeah, man, like, freaking, the dude was obsessed with Margaret. Obsessed! To the point, like, when she broke up with him, like, she didn't even break up with him. She just moved. She, like, left for, like, college. The guy was devastated, moping in his room for days. And, like, bruh, she's not dead. She's just moved, dude. Like,
she just moved. She just left.
Yeah, man. Like,
I realized that shit is so cinema because there was a chick I was talking to, right? It was 27, a degree in teaching, and without telling me, she moved to Cape Town. She said, moved to Cape Town. Okay, so, and I'm thinking to myself, I had a good time, but I'm kind of not, Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, it is what it is, man. Like, either you feeling it or you ain't. Can't really do much about it. But, like, dude was pathetic. That guy was pathetic, man. Like, there's no other word for it. He was a simp. Like, he was simping before simping was a thing.
Just the OG simp.
Yes, dude. Like, there was that one episode where he, like, you realize he still had her sweater, and he was like sniffing it. Like, okay, whoa, no, that is too damn far. Like, that is bordering on. And he went all the way to her freaking college to give it back, and he was sniffing it along the way. Like, okay, no, dude, you are not a boyfriend anymore. You're a stalker, like a fucking creepy ass stalker sniffing clothes. Like, nah, dude, this is too weird.
Imagine if it had been a pair of panties that he accidentally found, man. That episode just gets way weirder if that's the case. Anyway, back to it.
Girl, I had a girl do that to me. It was a bit... It's fucked.
Okay, no, I am not sniffing anybody's clothes unless they are still wearing them. Okay, like just I'm not out here.
My hoodie on the gym floor.
Ew, what the fuck? That's disgusting. What the?
Yeah.
Like, there's a thing I noticed with guys that a stalker, like, we are really truly bothered by a stalker if they are not attractive. Like, cause think about it. If there's a chick stalking you and she's attractive, you don't give a damn that she's stalking you. Like, you're into this chick. But if she's not attractive, it's like, it's an immediate problem.
You know what? No, dude. So, okay, I have to explain. I have to give it.
For context, I said all this before I saw that baby reindeer show. I saw that I said all this before I said the baby reindeer show. This episode was filmed in the 22nd of March, so yeah. With the benefit of hindsight, what I said was totally true. If a stalker isn't attractive, it's an immediate issue. But if a stalker is really good looking, it's like, oh, let me let this slide. Like I'm kind of enjoying the attention from this attractive person. Right up until they turn into a total nut, then it's like, okay, now it's a problem. Like it's like that one episode of Penguins Madagascar where King Julian and Kowalski got eaten by the Jello monster. And then King Julian was like, once Kowalski got eaten, he was like, oh, now it's a problem. Like, now it's a problem, now that it's affecting you. And Cole's like, what have I done? And King Julian's like, I'll tell you what you've done. Gone nutso. Shit. But yeah, a psycho stalker will never have that moment of what have I done unless, like, and if they do, like, there's never a guy around who'll be like, I'll tell you what you've done. But there should be. Anyway.
To explain this whole story. So there was this chick that used to come to my gym, and she used to always be with her friend, who was like a personal trainer of the fucking work there. And then she'd be doing workouts, and she was like one of these rich chicks, that never got their hands dirty, never had a problem in their life, and used to always be like super dramatic about whatever. Like, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna die once this workout. I never paid her any attention. So, like a few months later, I went to app on chat. I had it on my phone, just never used it. And then I was bored. We were on holiday. I was on holiday with a bunch of friends. So I'm scrolling through it, and I see this chick, like, oh fuck. And she puts like a message, like, looking for genuine friends or something. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I message her, and I'm like, I think I know you. Like, no, so I sent a picture of me. She's like, no, that's, I don't think we've met or whatever. Like, oh, okay. The thing is, I created a brand unknowingly. I have two gray hoodie. One that's I wear one of those to the gym. And then I posted a picture of me in that gray hoodie, and she was like, oh my god, it's you. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, you have no idea how long I've been with you. Like, wait, what? Like, yeah, she spoke to the security guard downstairs, and she spoke to the people that work at the gym, so they know exactly what time I come to the gym, and it worked out an average of it being gone to about 2:30. She stalked the exact time I go to the fucking gym. She made like a fake Instagram account to try and stalk me. find out who I was. She like to people that I spoke to when I left, just to find out like what my name is. And she couldn't get it.
Wow.
Actively stalked me.
Was she good looking?
She's one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey man, but that model stuff gets so exhausting, man. Like, you didn't go in on that, did you? Tell me you didn't hit that, man. Like, that shit is...
We made out a few times, but that's like pretty much it.
Oh, okay. I was worried, man. Like, because once you, like with them chicks, them stalker chicks, man, once you hit it, you ain't quitting it. Like, that's...
I mean, it's not gonna be like a date, so I'm not gonna actively, seek something deeper, but like, a chance comes a chance, and
Deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
hit that. I'm gonna hit that. That data.
Getting with a crazy chick is cool. It's great, dude. Like, it's great to get with a crazy chick, as long as it's not a chick who's crazy for you. Like,
Crazy for trying, crazy for loving you.
No, that become
yeah, that's a problem. Ugh.
yeah, perfect. Yeah, like, and then you just have to drop it on them.
Ooh, yeah. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of crazy shit, I don't remember if it was Ubisoft or EA or who the fuck ever, but they were like, players need to get used to not owning their games. You believe that shit?
Fuck that. Fuck these absolute corporate fucks. Oh, okay. So then are you gonna give it to me for free? Like, oh, you're not? Then fuck you.
Yeah.
That is such a Ubisoft thing to say. Holy shit.
It all started because of like stores, like games were disappearing from like Steam and like PlayStation Store and like that, and they pressed him on it. And the dude was just like, gamers need to get used to like not owning their games. Like you buy something online, the possibility it could just like up and vanish. You gotta get used to the fact that could happen. I'm like, no, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, I really don't. And you know what? That's actually happened to me before. But this was way back in the day. I bought both Dragon Age games for like $100, and I had it on my Steam account. But when EA had like their whole exodus, when they left Steam, they had like a disagreement or whatever. I lost both. It's not like I got it on an EA store where they emailed me, they're like, hey, we have left the store. Like, no, I could go back on the EA platform and buy it. I didn't buy it. And then, some negotiation a few years ago, I got the games back. So, but imagine if that never happened. I paid money for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I paid money for a product. I should get the fucking product, man. Like, it's effectively mine to hold and to own. Like, if I buy a DVD, like, you can't repossess that DVD. It's effectively mine now. I can watch it whenever. You can't tell me, like, oh, a license has expired, and, like, we can't use the song that's in this movie anymore, so we're not going to post this movie anymore. Like, what? No.
What?
Nah. Thing is, that does happen. That does happen. There do be moments in like a DVD, like a studio will have a movie, it'll have a song in it, and then like that movie will hit DVD shelves, and then there'll be like a re-release, and the record label will be like, hey, since you're re-releasing the movie under like 4K or whatever, we need to renegotiate the deal. We want more money. Studio's like, fuck you. And then the fucking music studio is like, okay, you can't use our songs in the movie. And now it's like, well, guess we can't re-release the movie, even if it was like only stuck on cassette before, and now it's available on DVD for the first time ever. Like, well, guess we can't have the movie unless we change all the songs, and that's why sometimes you will get versions of a movie with different music in it. You know, like, yeah, it
See Donnie Darko.
does happen.
Yeah, that is pretty shitty.
Notorious.
I mean, it happened to Donnie Darko. There was this one cut of the movie, the director's cut and the theatrical cut. The one in theaters and the one in like you'll find on DVD today are not the same movie. Because, you know, licensing and music and everything, and that had to change. So, yeah.
Apparently, like Donnie Darko, the director's cut is it actually fucks up the movie in a
It
way.
does. Trust me, on this one, it does, dude.
Hmm?
It does. It fucks up the movie. It over explains. It is too long. It is slow.
Yeah. Like the original is perfect because it doesn't give you an answer to like what's happening. You have to come up with the conclusions yourself as to like what this means happens. And then in the director's cut, yeah, it's time travel, guys.
Yeah.
Didn't you know it was time travel all along? Like I'm like, you fucking cretin. Why did you explain this? You should have never said a word. It makes the movie better. It's like in the first 1 to 3 Star Wars movies, they were like, yeah, it's the midichlorians, and if you have the midichlorians, that is how the Force works. Like, George Lucas, you fucking twat knuckle. Why would you explain that?
We don't need to know how the Force works. We just need to know that it does. Like,
Yes, exactly.
Jeez, dude. It's like, oh, this is a pretty basic comparison. My cell phone, right now. I am calling you. I don't know how I'm able to call you. But at the same time, I'm okay with that. I don't need some expert down the line busting in telling me, well, the signal from this, it goes up into space and bounces off satellites and fuck you. I don't need to hear that. I just need to understand that it works.
So what does it do? How does it work? Okay, and when does it work? Okay, lovely. Great.
Yeah.
I know how it works now.
That's perfect, man. Like, okay, let me ask you this, though. You mentioned the prequels. Do you think we really needed to see the origin of Darth Vader?
No, we didn't. Okay, to be honest, those movies have somehow gotten a revival, and like somebody came up with a very good explanation that if what's his name had died instead, Qui-Gon. What was the other guy?
Obi-Wan?
If Obi-Wan had died instead of Qui-Gon, Anakin wouldn't have turned into Vader because Qui-Gon was literally the quintessential Jedi, and he would have been able to lead Anakin on the right path.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I kind of believe that because that character was played so well.
Because he was the dude. He was the guy who was supposed to, like, mentor Anakin, not Obi-Wan. Like, Obi-Wan was just a Padawan.
Yeah, he was inexperienced. Like, he was growing up himself, so he can't really impart the lessons onto, like, a young Anakin Skywalker. And that's why he went wayward.
Yeah, he was very by the book. He didn't have... It's like taking a guy who's been, like, training in the Marines for years on end, and his first mission is to train the next troop of Marines. It's like, I mean, he can do it. He's got the necessary training, but, like, he doesn't have, like, the real-world experience to, like, know that there's the middle ground of a gray area, you know? That it's not just dark and light side.
It's not applicable. It's not like you've taken that training and you've done something with it. You just trained.
Yeah.
You can't now train other people just because you've trained. There's a whole bunch of wisdom that you have to get by sucking at what you do because you just know the practicals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's actually a really good analogy for that.
I do try. Do I come across as philosophical at times to you? God, dude, like, they got exposed by mistake. Like, that was... Can you imagine if that screw-up didn't happen at that one show? They would still be lip-syncing shit, man. Damn. I mean, I can't knock a dude's hustle, but let's be...
For those of you who are confused how we went from philosophy to Milli Vanilli, yeah, I hit pause so I could ask a very real question, and I didn't want that winding up on tape. Well, the answer wasn't quite something I wanted other people to hear. I'm fine hearing it, but other people, not so much. No. Back to it.
Be honest, dude. If a record producer came to you and like, look, you got the look of a musician. I'm gonna make you a star. All you gotta do is lip sync. You don't even have to sing one verse. You telling me you wouldn't take that deal?
Yo, no, actually, I wouldn't. I wouldn't take that deal.
What, you sing?
No, I wouldn't sing. I wouldn't take the deal because I know what it comes with. I wouldn't.
What do you mean? Not a fan of the fame?
I'm not a fan of fame. I think fame is literal poison. It's the price you pay for being excellent at something. The thing is, you can, in certain fields, you can be excellent in a silo where very few people know who you are, and you still have like the ability to go out in public and live a life. That's one thing I value above most other things.
You value your ability to pop down to your local boba shop and consume the beverage full of little rocks without being accosted by cameras.
Yeah, I do value that. Imagine every aspect of your life now is under a microscope. Everything.
This one story where like it got so bad, like people asking him for autographs got so bad that at the end of Jay and Silent Bob like reboot, he put a little message that's like, hey, you know, like if you see me in the street and you ask me like take a picture or do an autograph, like I'll do that. You know, anytime, anywhere, except in the bathroom when I'm taking a shit, because that's just weird. He even explained, like, apparently one time he was in the bathroom taking a shit, and a dude, like, slid under there, like, hey, man, can I get an autograph? Like, bruh, that is fucking, like, the actual fuck is wrong with you? Sliding into the fucking stall, like, yo, can I get a, you can't wait 5 minutes? Damn.
It's a right? So their height for
Dude, man.
or you know, like the toilet door. Like imagine the dude slides his head, like pulls out a notepad and a pen. It's like, okay, I'm a big fan. And this for me. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Let me shit.
Dude, like I remember it's like one of that story, like dudes following him into the bathroom was one of the reasons why Sean Connery wanted to quit being James Bond. He was filming in Japan, You Only Live Twice. And like everywhere they went, everywhere they were shooting, there would be like crowds of people making noise, screaming and cheering. So one day, after filming the scene, he goes into the bathroom and he sits down and he like hears a noise. He looks up and then flash. It's a fucking camera. Like that was. He says like that was it. That was the moment where he was like, I quit. No, this is fucking ridiculous.
Take a shit in peace.
Like, dude, like, cause that, how you gonna take a photo of a guy taking a dump? I mean, that's sacred. Like, man, like, dude, there's nothing sacred
That's a man's
anymore.
like private space you stay away from.
Yeah, man, like, I'm gonna be real, dude. If I was famous, I was in the toilet and I looked up and then like I just saw a camera fucking flash me. I do not care. I'm kicking that dude's ass, man. Like just.
That dude's getting fucked up.
That dude is getting fucked up, man.
Imagine pants down, like tissue in ass, and you're literally beating the shit.
I would wipe first. I ain't stupid, man. Like I would like wipe first. Like I don't want to be like waddling around with fucking pants around my ankles. Like you motherfucker. Like then he'll just take another fucking picture. Shit.
Yeah, let's take another fucking picture and just like smashing this guy into the concrete.
Oh shit! Like,
I wouldn't.
oh damn, man.
Like, he has to run at that point. It's a Japanese motherfucker. They're fast on their feet.
Dude, just,
Yo, you need to catch him quick.
I don't know if that's racist or not, but okay.
good God, man. Like the fucking face all over some rando tabloid, like a random manga, like sandwiched between episodes of One Piece. There's an ad for this tabloid of like so and so spotted in public restroom. Like, what the fuck? And you just see the speech bubble of me being like, what the fuck? In Japanese, like shit. Nah.
I love it. Yo, that would. Fuck that.
Damn, dude. Ugh. The world we live in, where this shit is probably most likely. It probably does happen. There definitely have been more than just 2 cases of people being followed into the bathroom.
Yeah, like when you think about somebody like The Weeknd, do you think he's ever had a peaceful shit in his life? Never.
Unless he's like at his own house, then it's like, okay, you can chill. Like, they'd have to get in first. And if they get in, then you can just shoot them. Because it's trespassing. You can just shoot them. Because
the funniest story to me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if they get into his house, then you trespass in private property, then you deserve to get fucked up. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Dude, after Twilight, this chick found Robert Pattinson's like apartment, and she literally sat out there for days. She was like, oh my god, I'm so in love with you.
Wait. Is this the one where he like complains and she leaves? Like he like takes her on a date and shit? Oh, dude. I remember that shit. Like I couldn't believe it. Like, wait, is that all it takes? Like, dude just has to like sit there with you for a while and complain about his life, and then you'd be like, fuck this, man. Like this guy's not what I thought he was. He's just a whiny bitch. Like
You know what I think about though is like he's hit that status where he is a celebrity, but he's actually somehow established normalcy in his life. Because the height of his stardom was like so long ago that people don't really remember him. Like he did a whole bunch of theater plays and like small movies that were quite good, and he's become like a seasoned actor. But like now he gets to live an alright life. If I was just instantly a megastar, that would be a problem. I would have to do something like Robert Pattinson, where like 10 years later I can like live a somewhat normal life.
well, you'd have to make some weird arty movies where you like jerk off on camera and like, you know, yell at Willem Dafoe for 90 minutes.
That'd be the price of fame. I'm not willing to pay for it. No, thank you.
Yeah, you can't handle those like goblin-y eyes staring back at you.
Oh, fuck that. I'm good.
Oh shit, man! Like it was good old Willem Dafoe. I see that meme, like he's in this one he's Willem Dafoe, in this one he's Willem Dufresne. Like just. Oh, dude. And it's like, it's the same movie. He's just like, you know, in 1 minute he's smiling, and the next minute he ain't. And it's like, okay, in this one he's like real nice and shit. And the next one you're like, oh man, I'm about to get murdered.
Did you see there's a, I think Versace did whole like, thing on Paris Fashion Week with him and like a whole bunch of other actors.
Oh yeah, they were the bad guys. Yeah, they all had that lineup, and they were dressed pretty good, man. They were just fucking amazing.
Yeah, I was like, damn, dude has it.
Mm-hmm. You got style. Fun fact: did you know that Versace actually designed the Judge Dredd uniform for the Judge Dredd movie?
Yo, sick.
it's so weird though, because like you think Versace, you don't think Judge Dredd. Like huh, okay, that's weird, but I'll allow it.
That's like you need to check this out on YouTube. You need to see Dune by Balenciaga. It's this channel that has done AI, and they've taken like famous movies. They've taken Harry Potter as well, made AI versions of it.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing that for I think it was Blade Runner. Like those AI versions, like that shit was. Oh, that kind of laugh out of me, man. Like everybody was just so rubbery and shit, and hot. It's weird. Everybody was hot in that ad. Like what the? Like, dude, come on, man. It's freaking Harry Potter. There's probably some ugly people around here somewhere. I mean, even Hagrid can't be no smoke show, man. Like, dude.
Sorry about that. It's just that we're prepping to pass just now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been rough this year. Holy.
Wrote a song called Destiny. When I'm in pain, don't let them see. Emotion is the enemy. Therapeutic chemistry. I strive to be a part of you. I wanna help the world get through.